Good morning, everyone. Myself, Rishabh Kumar. I am from Varanasi. I have completed my Master in Physics in 2019 from UP College. And today I am here with this beautiful topic probability. So, let's start. What will we discuss here is basic terms related to probability, then what is probability, some important remark about coin, dice, playing cards, then we will find probability using complement of a known event, and we will thus discuss the question. So let us start. Some basic terms related to probability are: first is experiment. When an operation is planned and done under controlled condition, it is known as experiment. For example, tossing a coin, throwing a dice, drawing a card from a pack of playing cards without seeing are all experiment. There's one particular type of experiment, that is chance experiment, in which the result is not known or predetermined. That will be a chance experiment. Second is the event. The event of an experiment is one or more outcomes of the experiment. For example, tossing a coin, we will get head and tail, and if we throw a dice, we will get six faces, or we say we have to get odd numbers, that will be 1, 3 and 5, and if we want to get even number, that will be 2, 4, 6. It is all an event. Okay, next is, let us see what are different type of events. Some are impossible and sure events. Let us see what are these. First, getting zero or rolling dice. If you roll a dice and you want to get zero, it won't happen, so it is a impossible event. Second is simple event, getting letter out of a word. Let's say Ram, and we want to get a letter RAM. uh, Three of them are just letters, so it is a simple event, we will eventually get that. Okay, next is compound event, getting three or more guests at an entry of a party at a single time. This is compound event. It happens simultaneously for three different things. Independent and dependent events. What are these? Getting a series of treatments started at an hospital. Okay. First is mutually exclusive eating. Exclusive. Exclusive means one will happen, then other will not. So, getting head and tail winner got lost. Further, these are some other events. We will can discuss it in detail after. Okay, next, outcomes. Different results obtained in an experiment are known as the outcomes. For example, tossing a coin, if the result is head, then outcome is head. If the result is a tail, then the outcome is a tail. Okay, if during an event all the samples placed, we will discuss simple samples placed later. If during an event all the outcomes are have equal chances, they are called equally likely outcomes. So next is trial. A trial is an action or an experiment that results in one or several outcomes. For example, if a coin is tossed 5 times, then each toss of the coin is a card or trial. Okay, next is sample space. The set of all possible outcomes of an experiment is called sample space. It is denoted by a letter set S. Okay, and the sample space is given by the set S, and it is enclosed within curly braces, and the outcomes are entitled in that is head and tail. Next is, let us see what is probability. We will get to that. Okay, probability is simply a mathematical or reasonable term to define happening of uh, any event. Let us see, something will happen or something will not happen. It is simply that. It tells us the chances how probable an event is. The probability is the ratio of getting an outcome to the total number of outcomes. So how will we find an probability? We will just divide number of favorable outcome and divided by total number of outcome, and there are two conditions also to discuss in probability, that which are, for any event, probability of any event A, let's say A, the probability must be like 0 to 1. It can be 0, that is impossible event. It can be 1, that is sure event. Okay, the sum of probabilities of all possible outcome is always 1. Okay, it can't be greater, it can't be negative number. Next is remarks over coins, dice and playing cards. Coin has two faces, head and tail. Okay, dice has six faces, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. In a pack of deck, 52 cards are there, and we know 4 suits are there, and 30 cards are divided into these 4 things: spades, heart, diamond, clubs, etc. Okay, the card in each suit are ace, king. We all know that. Okay, these are the basics. You can get it by now. Okay, next is finding probability using a complement of a known event. Okay, the complement rule, it is also known as complement rule, that is probability of happening not a, that is not happening a event, is 1 minus 1 minus probability of happening that event. Okay, that is probability that an event does not occur is 1 minus the probability that it does occur. Suppose a coin is tossed, then probability of getting head is 1 minus probability of getting tail. That is just opposite to probability of getting head. Okay, let us see questions on probability. First is, see, first is here, a dice is thrown and the number of the upper face of the dice is noted. We have to find the probability of getting 3 even number, and third is getting a number lesser than equal to 5. Here the favorable outcomes is only 3. The number of favorable outcome is 1. Okay, if we roll a dice, when we will get 3, a dice is thrown and the number of the upper face of the dice is noted. We have to find the probability of getting number A, next is an even number, and third is getting a number lesser than equal to 5. Okay, first is we have to get number 3. So the favorable outcome is only 3. Number of favorable outcome will be 1. Probability of getting a number 3 on the upper face will be 1 out of 6. That is, 1 will be the favorable case and 6 will be the total outcomes possible. Okay, so next is we have to get an even number. Getting an even number, we have the favorable outcomes as 2, 4 and 6. Thus the number of favorable outcome within the sample space is 3. Probability of getting an even number is 3 out of 6. If we simplify that, we get 1 by 2. Okay, next is getting a number lesser than or equal to 5. So number of equal to 5, these are 1 2 3 and 4 and 5. These are possible outcome favorable to us. Number of favorable outcomes will be 5, and probability of getting a number lesser than or equal to 5 will be 5 out of 6. Okay, next let us see this question. A card is drawn from a well shuffled pack of 52 cards. We have to find the probability of getting 2 of spades. Okay, in the playing cards there are 52 cards, we know. There are, therefore the total possible outcome will be 52. How many 2 of spades are there? The number of favorable outcome, that is 2 of spades, is 1 out of 52 cards. Therefore the probability of getting 2 of spades, that will be number of favorable outcome divided by total number of outcomes, that is 1 divided by 52. This is card is drawn from a well shuffled pack of 52 cards. We have to find the probability, that is a jack. Okay, number of favorable outcomes just like the previous one, a jack is 4. Here jack cards are 4. 4 out of 50 cards are jack. Therefore probability of getting a jack will be 4 out of 52. Okay, 4 divided by both divided by 4, so it will be 4 1 ja 4 and 13 4 ja 52, so 1 by 13 is the final probability. Let us see next. Card is drawn from a well shuffled body, same question, and we have to get a king of red color. Okay, so how many king of red colors are there? The number of favorable outcome, that is king of red color, is 2 out of 50 cards. If we shuffle them, you can see them. Okay, therefore probability of getting a king card of red color is 2 out of 52. That is 1 divided by 26 if we simplify that. Okay, So here is my video. I hope you like it. Thank you.